Andrew Tate has embraced Islam, and apparently that is one of the biggest news on the social media. Now, in the wake of this, there are four groups emerged. The biggest group consists of people like me who think it's a good development, and that's it. Now, the other three groups are not so cool, so to speak. They are really triggered, and they are as followed. The first group is of those Muslims who happen to be type of liberal Muslims, whatever that means. And they are really unhappy about this development. In fact, some of them have gone as far as saying that if Andrew Tate joins Islam, that I will leave Islam. As if this is not a matter of Iman or faith, but it's a matter of just membership. So I am going to terminate my membership. Anyway, I will explain how these groups should be, this particular group should behave. I do apologize. The second group is of those triggered Islamophobes who just can't take it that person of Andrew Tate's stature. I mean, whether you like the guy or you don't like the guy, but the fact is that he is a global icon and he has become a Muslim. Why? How? We spend day and night telling people to stay away from this religion, but every day we see more and more people joining in, and now we have the global icons such as Andrew Tate. And the third group is of those hyperactive or hyper happy, if that is the word, of Muslims who just think that they have won the World Cup in cricket and football and pretty much every other sport that does have World Cup. Now, let us go back to the first group. They are very unhappy. Now, they are unhappy. Why exactly? Well, I don't know. Saying things such as that if Andrew Tate becomes a Muslim, that I will leave Islam, implies that you have some sort of membership and you think that you can just simply terminate it. Unfortunately, faith does not work like this. We have to, Islam is not there to tell people that, look, you are the best people, become Muslims and nothing will change. Now, Islam presented is its case against the people that used to bury their daughters, people who used to enslave people, people who would, again, I don't think it's a good idea to go through the entire history of atrocities that people used to commit back in days. Islam was presented to those. The initial Sahabas, you will never hear a report saying that if that guy also become Muslim, that I will leave Islam. No. The whole point of having the religion of Islam is that people have the moral development. So whatever Andrew Tate did, and of course no one is saying that those are exemplary things, and of course no one is saying that all those things are bad simply because some liberals think they are bad. No, freedom of speech works both ways. You don't like what Andrew Tate has been saying? Well, that simply cannot be wrong because it doesn't accord with your liberal viewpoint or narrative. So that's the first thing. So you're a Muslim, you simply cannot say that there is something wrong with the religion itself because Andrew Tate has become a Muslim. It would be absurd if you really think about it. Why are you a Muslim? Because you think that people who come here, they have to be best of the best to start with? What is the point of having the religion then? So that's the first group. The second group of hyperactive, ultra angry type of Islamophobes who always presented Islam as a bad picture, and many of them in Pakistan and India, by the way, they're the part of the world where I am from. They're really, really unhappy about this development because we invest time and we make videos and we write about the how negative this religion is, and then we have Andrew Tate. That was supposed to be cool guy. That is basically a model that you want to present to people that, look, if you don't live an Islamic life, then this is what you get. You get private jets, you get to say whatever you want to say, and you become so powerful that the social media, they concede against you. Yes, when social media bans you, they actually concede against you because Andrew Tate didn't say things that would cause harm to the people in physical form. It was just opinion. You don't like the opinion, it doesn't mean that you don't like the opinion, therefore you just shut people down. Freedom of speech simply doesn't work like this. You cannot say that you can choose any color so long as it's black. So you cannot say that you can say whatever you want to say so long as it fits within our frame of understanding of how the world should work, our worldview, in other words. So that those people are really, really angry. And my advice to those people is that people, Andrew Tate has seen something in the religion. Why don't you see something in this religion too? There's no point fighting us. I mean, we're not saying that you must become a Muslim or else. Well, we say that, look, if you're not a Muslim, you're not a Muslim, that's fair enough. But if people are becoming Muslims, surely against the odds, against the most powerful propaganda machine or apparatus that has ever been created, ever in human history, that contains BBC and CNN and Fox and all those media put together are telling the world how bad Islam is, and yet you have more and more people joining Islam. Something got to be good about this religion. Right? Think. As for the third group, guys, Andrew Tate has become a Muslim. That's a great news. But Islam is not about personalities, and Andrew Tate would know this. I mean, obviously he has researched the religion, that's why he became a Muslim. By all means, be happy and stop defending that whatever he has said in the past, if that is something which does not accord with Islam, all you have to say is that, look, he was not a Muslim when he said those things, and we have absolutely no explanation. We owe no explanation, right? We don't have to give any explanation. That's that. That would be the easiest thing to do. Calm yourself down. It's a great development. And another brother has become Muslim, and we hope that many more will do that. But let's leave it there.